Hump Day Wednesday, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. It is the day you're seeing this will be Wednesday, February 28th, and it is one more day. You have one more day to submit your entry for BHM Pattern Designer Sewing Challenge. For those who are new to the channel, yes, it's the end of the month. But as I always say, while February is dedicated to this sewing challenge, you have the option to continue to support all of these designers all year around. And so that's why there is a link to my website, SewNaturalDane, down in the description box that you can check out all of the different pattern designers. We have everything from garment to handbag to wallet to crochet to knitting to quilting, bra making, all kind of designers. And it has been so exciting over the years. When I first started this is the sixth year. And so when I first started this in 2019, that was the first year that I did it. It was not this many black pattern designers. And so if you read over on my website, the genesis behind me starting this sewing challenge into what it is today, it is simply amazing. And I thank you all for your continued support. Thank you for your continued outreach. Thank you for those who shared the content, all of that good stuff. So yes, so today is my final upload for collaborations. So I've had several throughout the month, and if you saw the day you're seeing this, if you saw me go live, you know that I hit the goal. Let me just say that I hit the goal over on Instagram for Creativity Shell. Remember, that was the very first video I did for the month of February. It was a collaboration, and so the goal of $100 was met, yay, over on Instagram. And so the video, again, I don't know if I know I set it up properly as a fundraiser video, so that's not the issue, but I'm not sure why there have been no donations that have come through the YouTube video. So I don't know, maybe I was supposed to promote it a different way. I don't know, but it is a fundraiser video, so please go check out that video. If you have $5, something that you can donate, all proceeds go directly to Creativity Shell. Nothing comes through or to SewNaturalDane, but everything goes to that great, amazing organization. So as I was saying, I am wrapping up my collaborations for this month. It has been a month full of amazing collaborations. You would have seen me start out at the beginning of the month. Every Sunday and Wednesday, I have been sharing various collaborations that I've been doing with other creatives in the sewing community. Go check those videos out. And check out all of the videos that I have uploaded throughout the month of February. It was a labor of love. If you saw my plans video, you know that not only was I doing the collaborations, the fundraiser, but I said I wanted to upload content every single day here on YouTube, be it long form, medium form, short form. Majority of those videos have been short form. So I didn't go live every day or do a lot of long form videos. You receive the long form videos mainly on Sunday and Wednesday. I think there were a couple Fridays in there, but mainly they all have been short form videos. So your reels, shorts, that type thing, or shorter videos that I've uploaded here on YouTube. And so yeah, I'm excited I was able to keep that up. And so tomorrow, or the day, the 29th, let me just say the 29th, I believe I may go live again over my lunch break because I was able to do that as well. But yeah, I may go live again over my lunch break, but if I don't, you still have time. And today's collaboration is with the lovely Izzy. Thank you. Shout out to Izzy. Thank you, thank you, thank you, you guys. Let me tell you about her in a moment. But we collaborated on this very easy pattern. What I will say is, if you're looking for something and you're like, dang it, I didn't have enough time to do a whole garment, I would like to do something simple, this may very well be something that you can consider. Because trust me, I made 3 of these in definitely under an hour. It doesn't even take that long. Even if you made one, probably take you like 30 minutes. Because a couple things. One thing I will say about Georgia Girl Stitches, which is the black pattern designer that I use, she has, and I'll pop it up on the screen, she has several free patterns available on her website. So she has like this, I know it's a tech bag, I know there was a lip balm holder, a strap, different strap patterns available, of course the lanyard video, and she has a cord catcher also. But one of the things that I highly recommend about Georgia Girl Stitches, say that 5 times fast, is that her patterns is a great introduction if you're looking to work with leather and different thickness of leather. So depending on the type of machine that you have, you can try her patterns, some of the easier patterns, to see, you know, if this is something that you'll be able to do on your machine. Now, I sewed this up on my Genome HD 3000, and I used faux leather and I used cotton. And so, although this pattern does call for using 100% leather aside from the strap for the lanyard piece, you use webbing for that, but and you do use rivets, a couple rivets here. I did a couple things different. I will share with you mine, but it is so super easy. And if it's something that you think, oh, I can use that, because that's why I made them, and that's why we picked these. We picked initially, full disclosure, we had another pattern. Actually, I was so excited. Izzy and I were working on a quilt pattern. And as I was getting into it over a week ago, and I was making sure I could still link everything and get to the links easily, it wasn't working. It wasn't linking. And so the only way that we could access it was through our phone, and which was strange because at one point I could access it easily, you know, through computer and all of that. But this is why you always want to reach out to a pattern designer if you are ever having any challenges or trouble, because you never know what's going on behind the scenes and what they're working on. As it turns out, and I'm not going to share the pattern or the designer because they are in the process of updating their page in their website. And so the pattern we were doing is no longer available. And so, and oh, I felt so bad. But I thank you, Izzy, for the pivot. Izzy did pivot. We found something else that both was suitable for both of us. That was relatively easy to do because Izzy had finished hers, and I believe she's going to share it in her video. So definitely go check out Izzy's video. Shout her out. Thank her for the pivot. Please thank Izzy for the pivot. And so, but yeah, as it turns out, when I talked with the pattern designer, her preference was that we did not share the link to the pattern or anything like that. So I am honoring that, and so so I'm not sharing the pattern designer or the pattern, but Izzy, well, I think she was planning on showing at least what she did, even though she won't be able to share the other information about the pattern. But it's gorgeous. So anyway, I didn't get as far. So anyway, we have the lanyard. So the leather ID lanyard, you guys, less than 30 minutes to complete. Let me grab my materials first and show you the materials that I use to create my lanyard. So the lining, you only need your leather, your exterior. You have option to use a lining if you want to have a color contrasting lanyard, and so I did. And so this actually was very good for the husband because one, he needed this, and we are traveling soon, and so I didn't really make a big adjustment to the pattern, but I did. It's not over the neck lanyard. I used it instead to make a luggage tag, and so the husband got lucky. For whatever reason, I could not find, or I probably was out, used it all up. The we had some Green Bay Packer cotton fabric, but instead just used the Wisconsin Badgers fabric for my lining on this. I used more of the faux leather that was included in my the Bernina that I acquired recently. Remember, I received a lot of fabrics and stuff. So this was the faux leather. Again, use that. And then this is some faux leather that I've had at least 3-4 years. I really don't remember where I got this from. I know this was sent to me from somewhere, but I do not remember from where. But it's just a lavender color. Yeah, this is more true to color right here. It's a lavender color, not very thick faux leather. So like I said, I used my Genome HD 3000, and I used a, for this one I used, I used a denim needle. I used the denim needle on this one, and my walking foot, which I don't know if I necessarily needed to, because it went through so smoothly. And then because you do have the clear part where you will put your information or ID, I have a ton of this. I got this from Joann Fabrics several years ago, and I keep it wrapped in the paper it came in, and it's just the clear vinyl. It's just that clear vinyl that you can get on the roll from Joann Fabrics. I don't remember the weight of it, but it's not very thick. It's not very thick at all. Perfect for IDs and whatnot. So these, I made 3. I made all 3 in under an hour. So it was so super easy. And so here they are. These are the luggage tags that I created for the husband. And here's the back, and then here is the front. And if you can tell, you can use rivets, but I had these, I don't know what these are. And I can't remember where I got these from, but I had a bag of them, and you probably can barely see them. I'll pop up a video. And I also have the snaps. So I have the cam snaps, and I just set snaps in so we can set this. Let me see if I can get this to focus. Yeah, so you can see the snap there. So we can unsnap that and just put that right on over the handle on his suitcase. And then we probably won't put anything in here. We usually don't. He just wanted something identifying because his luggage is black. And then we have his suitcase is black. Mine is colored, and so it has all these different swirls and stuff on them, so mine is usually no issue seeing mine. And then we have a smaller one that we usually don't check but carry on, but figure, hey, why not have 2 of them? And so we have 2 of the luggage tags and like them. But the little I don't even know what to call this, but I'll pop up a video. On the video here, you'll see this is what they look like. And they were easy to use. I had purchased like a bag of them from, oh, I wish I could remember who this was, when I was making a lot of different handbags and wallets, because I noticed that they use, because the way the little loop is made at the top, you can put a strap through it if you're doing something crossbody. And I thought this was really nice. So I just hammered it in place, set it in place. I do like that. In the snaps, I mean, you've seen me do snaps and talk about snaps a million times. And then here is mine. I just did a lavender one. Uh-oh, I dropped it. But yeah, here is mine, just lavender. I had the little lavender snap that I had, and so this is mine. Although I really didn't need one, I just wanted one so it can go on my luggage too. I want one. So, and it was easy. All 3 within it was literally under an hour. So I highly suggest, if you're looking for something super easy and simple to make, maybe these can be gifts, maybe you have some traveling coming up, go ahead and whip yourself up some of these. I tell you, they were so easy. Like I said, I didn't or maybe you need a lanyard for something, event or something you have coming up. And so yeah, it was so super easy. And there is a video that you can follow. Now the video, I will say, is for leather, but again, if you're not using leather and you decide to do faux leather or something like that, or cork, maybe you want to do cork, you can do that as well. Use whatever fabric that you want to use to make it. And maybe you want to do something like this. And so for this, the length of the piece that snaps over the handle, I just measured it around the handle to make sure it hung nicely. So I don't know how long that is. It's maybe 7 inches folded in half after it's done. But so super easy. So super easy. So that is my final collaboration. Again, shout out to Izzy for the pivot. Thank you so much, Izzy, for the pivot. I greatly appreciate it. I'm glad we were still able, I mean, there were several options, but this is one that I know Izzy thought she could use, and I knew that I could use as well. So it worked out perfect in the end. If you missed any of the other collaborative videos that were done, a playlist will pop up at the end of this video, as well as the most recent video that I've done. Make sure you go check them out. There's still time. You have one more day. And yeah, you can still submit your entry. But I thank you, everybody, for your support of BHM Pattern Designer Sewing Challenge Year 6. Yay! I am so happy. The 29th, it will be in the books. And then, of course, you all know, then I go live over on Instagram to announce the winners, the prize packs, all that good fun stuff. So, and they are good. All right, everybody, thank you so much for tuning in today. I greatly appreciate it. You all have a blessed rest of your week. And I think you will see me tomorrow here on YouTube as well. I'm not sure what time. So, hit the notification bell and don't forget to thumbs up this video on your way out. All right, everybody, have a blessed one, and we will see you in the next video. Bye.